Time is not your enemy, it's your currency. And every day you're either investing it or wasting it. Your dreams, they're still alive, but they're not gonna wait forever. The future depends on what you do today. Mahatma Gandhi. If you've ever felt like time is slipping through your fingers, if you've caught yourself saying maybe tomorrow, if your dreams feel like they're on a shelf collecting dust, this week that ends. Because I'm gonna walk you through a 7-day plan to reclaim your dreams and stop losing time. This isn't about pressure, it's about purpose. It's about rewiring the way you use your hours so that your life starts working for you, not against you. Let's go day by day. Day 1, wake up to the truth. This is where it all begins. Not with a goal, not with a vision board, not even with motivation. It begins with honesty, brutal honesty. You cannot change your life until you face the truth about where you are and how you got here. So ask yourself, right now, am I where I want to be? Am I becoming the person I said I'd become? Or am I just drifting day after day, chasing distractions and calling it being busy? Today is the day to wake up, to stop sugarcoating, to stop blaming, to stop telling yourself that someday you'll get serious. You already know what's holding you back. You already know the habits, the excuses, the fears. What you need is not more information. You need transformation. But transformation only happens when you stop lying to yourself. So today, take a quiet moment. Turn off your phone. Sit with your thoughts and write it all down. Where are you really? What have you been avoiding? What part of you has gone quiet? Let the truth hit you, not to crush you, but to wake you. Because the truth is your foundation. You cannot build a powerful life on top of denial. You've been asleep at the wheel for too long, and if you don't grab the wheel now, life will keep driving you into places you never wanted to go. So wake up, look your reality in the eye, and then decide that it's no longer enough for you. Day 2, clean the slate. Now that the truth is out, it's time to make room. You can't pour a new dream into a cluttered life. You can't chase a future while being weighed down by your past. So today is about release. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the timelines you thought you missed. Let go of the comparisons, the shame, the what-ifs. You are not behind. You are here, and that's more than enough. Clean the mental clutter. Forgive yourself for the years you wasted. Let go of the people who don't align with your future. And most importantly, drop the identity that's been keeping you small. That old version of you, the one that settled, the one that doubted, the one that procrastinated, that's not who you are anymore. You don't owe your past self an explanation. You owe your future self a fresh start. Physically clean your space if you need to. Delete old files. Rearrange your room. Journal it all out. Symbolically, spiritually, and practically, clear the path. Because nothing grows in a garden filled with weeds. If your life feels stuck, it's not always because you don't know what to do next. Sometimes it's just because there's too much noise, too much weight, too much baggage. So today, lighten the load. This is your reset button. Push it with confidence. Day 3. Reconnect with the dream now that the fog is clearing. It's time to remember what you were chasing in the first place. What did you dream about before the world told you to be realistic? What did your heart whisper before life got so loud? Your dream didn't die. It just got buried, under bills, under responsibilities, under fear, under people's opinions. But it's still there, waiting, watching, whispering, come find me. So today is about reconnecting with that vision. Get specific, get emotional, get detailed. What do you want your life to feel like? Where do you want to wake up every day? Who do you want to become? Don't think in terms of what's possible. Think in terms of what sets your soul on fire. Write it, draw it, record a voice memo. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Whatever you need to do, bring the dream back to life. You need something to run toward, not just something to run away from. You don't just need to escape the old life. You need to design the new one. This is not about fantasy. It's about alignment. Because when your life aligns with your dream, momentum becomes natural. But if you're unclear about the destination, you'll waste years wandering. So today, name the dream again. Say it out loud. Feel it in your bones. let the fire come back. This is your dream, not anyone else's. And if you don't protect it, no one will. Day 4, build your daily power hour. Let's be honest, if you want to reclaim your dreams, you can't just hope you'll find time for them. You have to make time. You have to fight for time. And the way you do that is by creating your power hour. This is 1 hour of your day that's sacred, non-negotiable, untouchable, no emails, no scrolling, no interruptions, just you and your dream. Maybe it's 6 a.m. while the world is still quiet. Maybe it's late at night when the noise dies down. It doesn't matter when. What matters is that it happens daily, because you cannot build a powerful life on leftovers. You can't reclaim your future with 5 minutes squeezed in between distractions. You need focused, intentional time. Time where you're not just reacting, but creating. Write the business plan. Sketch the idea. Learn the skill. Map the next step. This hour is your anchor, your weapon against chaos. Your reminder that your dream matters enough to come first. And something incredible happens when you do this consistently. Not only does your dream move forward, but you change. You begin to see yourself as someone who shows up, as someone who creates, as someone who is no longer available for excuses. Let this hour become a habit, and that habit will reshape your life. Now that you've protected time for your dream, it's time to guard that time with everything you've got. Day 5. Build a wall between you and distraction. Distraction is the silent killer of dreams. Not because it attacks all at once, but because it slowly chips away at your focus, your time, your energy, and before you know it, you're 10 years older and still stuck. If you're not careful, your dream will be buried under unread notifications, mindless scrolling, and a million tiny just-for-a-minute detours. It's time to build a wall, not just a schedule, not just a to-do list, but a real boundary between you and the chaos. That might mean putting your phone in another room during your power hour. It might mean deleting apps that hijack your mind. It might mean saying no to good things, so you can say yes to greatness. The world is noisy. It will never stop trying to pull you in, but your attention is your greatest currency. If you don't protect it, someone else will spend it for you. So here's the shift. Stop blaming the world for your distractions, and start designing your environment for success. Make it harder to drift, easier to focus. Because every minute you rescue from distraction is a minute invested in your dream. And now that you've reclaimed your focus, it's time to level up the standard you're living by. Day 6, recommit to a higher standard. Let's tell the truth. Most people don't fail because they aren't capable. They fail because they get comfortable, because they settle, because they accept the bare minimum version of themselves and call it good enough. But you're not here for good enough. You're here for extraordinary. And that requires a new standard, a higher one that demands your attention, your effort, your excellence. What do you tolerate in your life that you know you shouldn't? Low energy? Negative self-talk? People who drain you? Habits that steal your time and dull your purpose? It's time to raise the bar. You can't reclaim your dream by living like the person who lost it in the first place. You've grown too much to play small now. You are not average. You were never meant to blend in with the crowd. It's time to stand up and say, from this moment on, I live different. I think different. I work different. I expect more from myself because my dream deserves it. Hold yourself to the level of the life you say you want. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait for someone to validate you. Recommit, right here, right now. Because success doesn't show up for who you were. It shows up for who you've decided to become. And now that you've reconnected with your purpose, eliminated distractions, and stepped into a higher standard, it's time for the final step. Walk forward. Without hesitation, without permission. Day 7, walk like it's already yours. This is the day everything changes, not because the outside world shifts, but because you do. You've spent 6 days waking up, clearing space, reconnecting with your dream, protecting your time, eliminating distractions, and raising your standards. Now it's time for the most important step. Act like it's already yours, not someday. Not if everything works out. Not maybe. If I get lucky. Walk like it's already yours. This is the mindset of people who get what they want in life. They don't wait for permission. They don't beg the world to validate them. They don't dip their toe in the water and hope it's not too cold. They move with certainty, even when they're scared. They act with clarity, even when things are unclear. They persist with belief, even when doubt shows up knocking. Because they've already decided, my dream is not a question. It's a commitment. This is your day to walk in that same belief. Speak like the person who already succeeded. Think like the person who's already living it. Work like the person who refuses to go back. Because when your behavior aligns with your dream, your life catches up. Success doesn't come to the person who waits. It comes to the one who moves boldly, even when no one's watching. This isn't about pretending. It's about becoming. You don't get what you want. You get what you show up for. So show up fully, fiercely, faithfully. This is your time. You don't need another year to figure it out. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need a guarantee that everything will go right. You just need a decision. A decision that your time is now. A decision to stop living in circles. A decision to reclaim what life tried to make you forget. Your power, your dream, your fire. Don't wait until the calendar says January 1st. Don't wait until the weekend. Don't wait until you feel ready. Because time is not your enemy. It's your responsibility. You've just been given the blueprint. 7 days. 7 shifts. Now what will you do with it? Will you scroll back into the same old patterns? Or will you move like your life depends on it? Because in many ways it does. Your dream didn't give up on you. So don't give up on it. Start now. Start messy. Start afraid. But start. Because everything you want is still waiting on the other side of your decision to begin. Let this be the week your life turns. Let this be the moment your fire returns. Let this be the time you finally say, I'm all in. The dream is still alive. Time hasn't run out, and your future is begging for you to rise. So rise. You've got this.